If I can tell myself something at age 22, I would tell myself not to get in a relationship because it's like having a part-time job, bro.
Okay.
You really have to apply a lot of time and effort. Like, you might be doing videos all day and your girl get an attitude when you're doing your last video, like, when you gonna take me out to eat? Yeah.
Well. What I predicted has happened.
Yeah.
DDG and Halle. I think she says Haley.
Okay.
No, it's Halle. It's
Halle.
Halle Bailey. Have broken up. She has not said anything.
Yeah.
But guess who's been on 4 different podcasts in the past 3 days?
Wow.
DDG.
4?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
DDG. And he's been saying a lot of stuff. But I just want to say, you cannot spell embarrassment without men. And I truly believe that. Because I just feel like with this whole thing with DDG, it's like this man got her pregnant at the height of her career.
To trap her.
Men only get women pregnant that they want access to for the rest of their life. And they know that they can have access to a woman for the rest of their life via a child.
Yeah.
They know they can't have access to a woman for the rest of her life via marriage.
Yeah.
I mean, because you can get married and not have kids and you never have to deal with this person again.
Yeah.
But you have a life, a human being who wants both of you in their life. Yeah, you guys have to be connected.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. He saw her.
And he'd rather have that little connection where he gets to peek into her life. But he was so insecure, he couldn't stand next to her for life. See, because her light shone so brightly.
And he said that.
And he was so insecure about it.
Yeah.
You know, like insecure about himself. Has nothing to do with her. So, but he still wants to trap her because he's thinking, well, maybe that would kind of bring her down a little bit. But then at the same time, I can always be there in her life. And also, he knows that she will raise his child right.
Yeah.
They still want the good child, but you want to try to mess up somebody else's child though. But you want to have good children though. So you go with that woman who you know gonna raise the good child for you.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous, and
it's effed up.
It's really
the mindset of that kind of man. It's messed up.
It's really messed up because my thing is he didn't have to do that, you know, and now it's like they're broken up. I don't even care if he broke up with her or she broke up with him. It really doesn't matter. Yeah. It's the fact that he got her pregnant. Talking about, oh, it's an accident or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't an accident. I feel like this is a woman.
An accident.
He
wanted
purposeful.
To make sure that whole insecure thing that he was doing, it's like she had to prove to him that I am here with you. I am here for you. And this is how he needed her to prove to him that, okay, you're down with me because you're going to have my child.
I mean, the fact that he even made that song
But you don't want to marry her first, though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But you want to get her pregnant at 24.
I know.
I don't want to marry you right now because I'm too young, whatever, which is not even an excuse. He just wants to have access to her and her wealth.
Yeah.
And he wants to be able to slither in no matter what. Because even if she's with somebody new, he has to come in because, oh, I'm the child's father. I have to know who is around my child. So it's like now he has that access. And that's why I feel it's so important as women that we don't let men turn us into baby mamas.
No.
Because then it's like, if the man can't even prove to you that he, one, is worthy of you and that he wants to commit to you and he wants to do, like, if a man has not proven himself to be worthy, you should not be giving him, bringing him life and legacy. Like, he's not worthy, and this man was not worthy. And he even was saying in the interviews,
at all.
Not worthy at all. He was sitting out here talking about in the interview, you know, when people look at Halle, you know, people never liked me because, you know, when they think of Halle, they don't think that she should be with somebody like me. Like, they already have in their mind what type of man they want her to be with. And it definitely is not no clout chasing DDG, who is like a YouTuber, also uses his child for clout chasing. Like, even that whole thing with the baby.
Sounds like Now when I'm thinking about it, you sound like Bobby Brown.
I mean, you saw how Bobby just brought Whitney down. But I blame the brother because he brought her onto drugs, right? But Bobby Brown, all the women are dead. He's alive. This is why you can't get with the wrong man, because it will kill you faster than it will kill him. But back to my point about the clout chasing. Because my thing is, this man was on here showing his child, talking about, you know, like he was literally out
always
here,
there with the
always
baby.
posting the child and all this stuff and everything like that. And my thing, I never saw it like as genuine or organic. I'm sure he does love his son. But my thing is, why do you always have a camera in this baby's face? You never see, you don't have to see a picture of Halle and her son to know that she's a good mother.
I know.
But you have to continue to show it, and oh my God, look at my child, this, that. I was like, he is setting up the narrative that he is this great person, he is this great dad. So when things go left and they aren't together anymore, it's like, I'm a great dad. Cause I remember him even saying that, oh, you guys were saying that I was boyfriend of the year, now you guys are mad at me. Well, you put on this whole facade of like you're father of the year, and now you have trapped the mother, and then you guys are now not together. Like, you can't truly love your child if you don't want them in a whole household.
Exactly.
Because all of that, you're already setting up.
You couldn't even wait. You couldn't even say, let me take this child like through 18 years. You couldn't even wait. Let me take it to the first year. Let me take it to kindergarten. You couldn't even wait. You were gone.
It was, and she just had a child less than a year ago. She had the child less than a year ago. And I was looking at the situation, I'm just like, she has her eyes wide open, she just loves this man. And you know, I just felt like he wasn't shit. I'm being honest.
You were saying it from the beginning. I mean, I was like, oh, okay, well, they're together now. That's the person she chose. And I was really having some high hopes for them, but
they were unequally yoked.
You were right all along, girl. You were right about him.
They were unequally yoked. You have to get with somebody that you're equally yoked with, who wants the same thing as you, and somebody who
on the same level.
And
they gotta be on the same level. If you're up there as an actor, he gotta be up here too as a rapper, or whatever he's doing in his music. It has to be a little higher. But it's just, you know, like Maya Angelou said, the great Maya Angelou, unequals cannot be friends. Unequals cannot be friends. I heard that from her mouth when she told Oprah. Unequals cannot be friends.
And if they can't be friends, they can't be lovers, they can't be partners, they can't be parents.
Nope.
Together. Yeah, yo. But let us know what you guys think about this. I'm not shocked by it, but it's embarrassing that you're still talking. And she hasn't said shit. She deleted your photos, and she hasn't said a thing. But you have done 4 different interviews talking about how, oh, you know, if I had advice for my younger self, mind you, he's 26, I would have never gotten in a relationship at 22, because it's like a full-time job. Mind you, this man had been with 2 other women, I think, on YouTube. Like, he had like YouTube relationships or whatever before Halle. So the fact that he said
YouTube relationship, what, from influencers?
Right. So the fact that he even said 22, because I think he got with Halle a few years ago or whatever. The fact that he said at 22, so you're specifically talking about her, really.
Right.
I would have never got into a relationship at 22, because being in a relationship is like a part-time job. Like, you might be streaming or whatever, but your girl might get angry with you for not wanting to take her out. You knew all of this, and a child is a full-time job. You would have gotten into a relationship, but you would have a baby, though. You sound stupid as shit. Like, idiots. But me, I wasn't falling for the dad of the year.
Yeah,
Daddy.
I know, you were not falling for it. I was like, well,
he is a bum, and I always knew that she deserved better. She deserved better. And now has her as a baby mama at 24, but she's not just a baby mama.
Now he got her for life for 20-something plus years.
No, until she is dead. Because grandchildren, marriage, like college, like even when they have grandkids, like.
No. I mean, all you can do, Halle, don't worry. There will be the right guy will come your way, like how the right guy came around with Sierra, and you will have your 3+ babies like Sierra has.
And not have to deal with his Justin self.
You know who I haven't heard from anymore after Sierra popped all those babies for Russell? I don't hear from Future no more, because
it's very obvious that she's
Too bad
yeah.
she's
moved
totally
on.
Totally moved on. Okay.
Yeah, so girl, just continue to excel. Like this,
Just
I
continue
don't
to
think this is
excel,
going
honey.
to stop her at all. Like
No.
because even though she was here pregnant, she was still working. She was still doing her movies. She was still putting out music.
Yeah.
Like she still worked on getting her body back. Like
Yes.
she was like she
Yes.
was a working mom.
Yes.
And I think he knows that she's not going to stay down forever.
Yes.
Halle is a creme de la creme woman, and just because she had a baby with somebody who wasn't worthy of her time does not bring her value down at all.
No.
It doesn't.
You have
It
a
ju-
beautiful baby.
it
You have
just-
a beautiful baby, and you know you are. God has just gifted you and your sister, which is
with
my
so much
goodness,
talent.
so much talent and stuff, and you have a wonderful support system in your sister and
Yeah.
your mother. You know, yeah, you're gonna be just fine.
And we thank God for Sierra because she has really shown women
The
that
example.
she has shown them the example. So just look at
Absolutely.
Sierra, like, I mean, there has
Fine.
even been so many different stories that we have seen amongst our lives of women who have had babies by men or whatever who
Yeah.
haven't shown up, but they get with a man. Like even there was
Yes,
one man who
absolutely.
she had 5 different kids. And he still married her, and they had 3 kids together, and they're still happily married.
Yeah.
Like there's so many stories. So
Yes,
Halle, don't let this get you down. Continue to
Never.
excel and thrive. He is a D-list rapper, a clout chaser. He was never worthy of your
That's
time.
really what he is, and he's even trying to use this breakup
To talk about it all over the
about
place.
it. Like,
Just
why don't
don't
we
you-
hear about you when you bring out new music, DDG? Why anytime we hear about you, you gotta be attaching what she doing to your stuff for people to even call you to talk to you?
she is successful based off of talent. He is successful based off of clout
Yeah,
and
based
being a
off of her.
loudmouth. Like really, like unequally yoked.
Yeah.
Unequally yoked. But I do wish her well. I know he was
Absolutely.
talking about how, oh my God, people are talking about.
Nobody's talking about you, okay?
Well,
Nobody will care about her. This is why we're even having this conversation.
Yeah, but he even came, but now he's even using Halle as a way for people not to talk about him because he's like, you know, people out here talking about me and stuff like that. But the thing is, you know, me and her, and he looks right into the camera. We gonna always be family. We gonna always be family. So you talking about her family? You think you hurting me, but you really hurting her because you are talking about her family. We always gonna be connected. I just was like, you
I don't
are.
think she's hurt if people are talking bad about you, DDG. I don't think she's hurt.
I don't think so.
She's just fine because she can. She at least
She
she's
probably
like,
is even
At least
seeing
she's
it.
like, well, thank God I don't have to say it, you know. But people are saying it for me.
I know exactly. That's why she's not posting. But you have to go out here and defend yourself because you know your ass is wrong.
I
That's why you
know.
talking so much, hollering so loud. Like, please go away. I'm so sick. I'm so happy
Now
that
that
she's
you
not
no
with
longer
you.
with her, slither on.
Go get you some business. Get off the internet. Go be somebody. Like, for real.
Get a job. Do
Yeah.
something with your life.
And-
Go do your singing.
Please just don't even do that because you're not even good at rapping. Me? What's
Well,
music? I didn't know
go
nothing about no
and-
DDG.
I don't know.
Until
Get
I
in the
heard-
lab and retool your craft
Be a businessman.
or do something else.
You don't have to be talented to be a businessman. Go do that because you don't have talent.
Well,
Anyway,
You
but
do have to have some kind of talent. With anything you have to do, just go do something, DDG, apart from Halle. Okay? Apart from talking about her.
really. But anyway, y'all, we will see you guys later. Bye bye.